The festival is on the lake. The hotel's up the block.
It's clean. They've got good rates and they've got lots of rooms in stock.
You know who it is, the hip hop empowerment guy. And so I just had this on my brain this morning, about to go work out. But here's what it's all about. Like, for me, it's about being a trailblazer. I come from the hip hop culture. I used to be an MC. So I'm very heavy into hip hop. But I also, throughout hip hop and trying to make it, I got really deep into self-development and personal empowerment and just influencing and motivating people. So what I'm doing is I'm trailblazing. I'm doing something that's never been done before. I'm not doing you know, motivational speaking of, say, a Tony Robbins or a even Eric Thomas, who says he's the hip hop preacher. Like, I'm literally like taking my two worlds that are so near and dear to me, which are hip hop and personal development, and combining them to create hip hop empowerment. So what I want to do is be one of the thought leaders of hip hop, that to emerge, like, you know, just like an artist. But what I'm doing is totally different, and I soundtrack what I'm doing to the music of hip hop, because that's what's influenced me. And to me, like, hip hop has empowered me more than anything. So while I'm such a huge fan of personal development and books and being around people, the first thing that ever empowered me was hip hop, and that music, and the music that fed my soul to make me feel alive and make me want to dance and feel more and feel like I could do anything in the world. So that's what I'm doing. I'm being a trailblazer, and I want you to be a trailblazer. Like, you don't have to follow what everybody else is doing, but to be a trailblazer, you got to be willing to take those cuts and scars. Like, when you blaze a trail, like, that means you go like through the woods and like you create a new trail that hasn't been created before. But that means you got to like chop through the trees and go through the bushes, because this trail doesn't exist. Like, you literally creating the trail as you walk through. And that's what R. Lamar is doing. Like, when I left radio, like, people didn't understand, like, what are you gonna do? Like, I'm gonna use my voice, I'm gonna do these videos, and I'm gonna create a hip hop platform that most people aren't used to. Like, it doesn't seem typical of hip hop, but they're still gonna get the hip hop feel. So I'm out here, I'm just going around the world and just creating content that empowers you, but I'm also giving you hip hop, and it's just what I want to do. And like, a lot of people are not going to understand it, and you got to be willing to be misunderstood. You dig? You got to be willing to be misunderstood. So while y'all are trying to catch on to what I'm doing, I know exactly what I'm doing with my life, with my gift, with my thoughts, with my ideas, and I'm sharing it with you, and hopefully you'll catch on. But it's your man 1R2Ls, and I just want to tell you today, be a trailblazer. Don't wait for somebody to approve your idea. Don't wait for somebody else to do it and then say, oh, I thought about doing something like that. Go ahead and do it. Do it your way, and that is going to bring you the most true joy, the most unbelievable success, because success, long-lasting success, is tied to honesty and being who you are, being the core of who you are. And this is who I am. I'm hip-hop, I'm personal development, I'm health, and I'm just going to bring that to you every day for the rest of my life. And I'm telling you, there's nothing more rewarding than doing what you really want to do. Not chasing the money, but chasing your core of who you are. 1R, 2Ls, peace and love. I love you. Love hip hop. See you, baby.
So, where you guys from? It's a show not like you've ever seen before. In the park, from noon till after dark.